Lafayette police officers are suspended without pay after violating the department's rules. News 18's Krista Henry joins us tonight with more. Krista?
Well, Jeff, I spoke with Police Chief Patrick Flannelly today, and although he would not comment on specifics, he says the department is making sure the two officers are being held responsible. Earlier this month, the Lafayette Police Merit Board met to discuss alleged violations of the department's rules and policies by both Officer William Mellick and Officer Blake Barker Switzer. Both were suspended without pay.
I think in this case it's important to note that both of these cases they weren't generated from external complaints. They were generated internally.
Lafayette Police Chief Patrick Flannelly declined to comment on specifics of the allegations, but says with the Merit Board's decision to suspend both officers, he believes they're being held responsible for their actions.
For discipline, for us, it's not something that we do in a punitive manner. What we're really looking to do is to correct behavior and ensure high standards.
In a document released by Chief Flannelly, it states that Officer Mellick faces a 10-day suspension without pay. The document goes on to state that Officer Barker Switzer faces a 20-day suspension without pay.
Police officers, they not only do they hold themselves to high standards, but they also hold each other to high standards. I think in both of these cases are good examples of where we identified where we had some issues that needed to be addressed, and it was brought to the supervisor's attention.
Flannelly says once anything is reported to supervisors and administrators and disciplinary action is required, these matters are then brought to the Merit Board, which is made up of members of the community. He says the board then decides, like in this case, what disciplinary actions to enforce. In this case specifically, the document also states that Officer Barker Switzer will also be on probation for 2 years and must submit random drug and alcohol screens on a weekly basis. He's also ordered to write an apology letter to anyone affected by his violation. Krista Henry, News 18.